Hi, my name is May, my pronouns are them and they, and I'm learning how to walk again. So, the first thing we do is we put on a gait belt. Basically, this ensures that if I fall, Shelby doesn't get in trouble. That's Shelby. She's my physical therapist, and she's great. I hate wearing gait belts because they make me feel fatter. That's okay. So, here I am getting up, which used to be a big struggle, but I'm getting it now. Also, because I'm wearing a gait belt, my pants keep falling down. Just disregard that. I'm walking here, which is hard for me because all those movements you see are tics. Tics are involuntary sounds and movements that are made through a neurological wiring misfire called Tourette syndrome for me, but there are tons of tic disorders. I'm being encouraged to walk with a wider stance and try to wave, but I finally get it without falling, so that's good. Shelby puts her leg out there because when she sees my knees start to buckle, she'll press her knee against mine, which keeps me from falling, and she takes some of my balance. We're going to the parallel bars right now, and the reason why this video is quiet is because every time Lennox talks over it, it's loud. It's very loud. So I've just put ambient music over my struggles. Just kidding. These are called parallel bars. I grab onto the bars and they help me ensure that I keep my balance. Today we're working on something that I struggle with, steps. You can see that my legs are ticking here really badly, and it's just a mild incline. This is why I use Damien and now use a wheelchair. So it was crooked, and I have OCD, and it was bothering me, so you'll see Shelby fix it in a little bit, but first I have to get my legs under me. I'm cheating. I thought this was way funnier than it was, but I had just done arm workouts and I was tired. Shelby fixes the box because I said it wasn't straight, and I tic as a result of the stress of it not being straight. This is one of the times you see Shelby putting her knee out. There we go. She puts her foot on the box to ensure that I won't slip. Hi Damien, I'm recording. And I practice steps. I go fast because it's easier if you go fast, but she wants me to go slow and practice control, which I try to do. Lots of tics, but I'm getting the hang of it. I start falling forward, so Shelby puts her knee in front of mine and pushes it back. Then I start again. If you can hear rustling, that's Damien getting comfortable on the bed. You can watch as I take a couple steps, and here Lennox teases me, and then films their crotch. I don't know what that was. Shelby fixes the box and makes it a little bit closer because I was struggling with that. Here we go, stepping, holding my balance, and getting back on. This is really hard for me because to do a series of steps, I have to continually change my body weight and position. I have to move my balance. Going downstairs is harder than off, so here I'm cheating again. I have strong arms because of my wheelchair, so it's much easier to do that. Damien has now jumped off the bed as I am recording. And here we go. I'm taking steps with opposite feet, because if you take steps with the same foot, that's walking or lunging. Welcome to narration. I'm standing for a while there because I was losing balance. Shelby keeps her knee really close to my knee, making sure that I'll be okay. Sorry, excuse my tics. One of the things I'm learning to do is not apologize so much. One of the other things I struggle with is looking at my feet. I lose my balance. Shelby's encouraging me to straighten my posture, which is scary because hunched over is what people naturally do when they're scared. So, Lennox teases me. I stand up straighter, and I think I try again. Nope, Shelby kicks the box away, and then I kick it again, just because I wanted to. Even though that was really hard for me. I'm walking now. Walking with the parallel bars makes turning easier. And lots of leg tics, as you can see, but I'm doing pretty okay. So here, Lennox has moved my wheelchair, which they were presently sitting in and had to remove, and tics got bad as now I'm facing a downhill slope. So I do a little turn. We had to lock my wheelchair because we didn't want me to go flying backwards, which is where Lennox here is telling me that it would be very funny if I fell backwards. To which Shelby and I disagreed. I moved my legs, and one of the things I learned is I can move my legs better if I smack my pressure points. I have high five Shelby because I did a good job. Wow, this narration is great. There's my first verbal tick in a while. I still have to wear the gait belt, but this time I'm walking with Damien. I'm going to briefly talk to you about mobility service dogs while I get him in command because my heart rate's high, so he thinks he has to cover, but he doesn't have to. I need him for mobility this time. So, a mobility service dog must be 30% of your body weight. Damien barely covers that because Damien is 66 pounds now. He's built up a lot of muscle and he's got a little chonky. But it's important that you know this because I don't actually lean or brace on Damien's back. He more so pulls me and I pull against him. I lift up sometimes, I counterbalance, but I can't quite use a counterbalance harness because sometimes I still need to brace a little bit. It's important to know that at no point I put all my weight on Damien's back. He's very curious about Shelby's knee, apparently. He's a good boy, and he almost never gets under my feet unless I suddenly turn without giving him a command to turn. And the dreaded gait belt should be coming off soon. I let him cover me and give me some kisses. Thanks for watching Physical Therapy.